Toastmasters, we know, is a one-stop solution to ace our communication skills. People from diverse backgrounds come back from Toastmasters as confident speakers, as well as leaders, effective leaders, and effective communicators. Mangalore Toastmasters Club is one of the oldest clubs in the city of Mangalore. In fact, it was the second club to be chartered in the city way back in the year 2003 on July 24th. We are lucky to have 6 of our charter members still with us. And we as Mangalore Toastmaster members are very eager to find out the why, the how, and the what about the beginning of Mangalore Toastmasters. I think we can hear it from them itself. Our first question goes to DTM Distinguished Mizar Narsim Rao. We are very happy that Mangalore Toastmasters is represented at the top 7 level in the District 121 by one of our own, that is DTM M N Pai. And he is the present finance officer, district finance officer in District 121. Toastmaster M N Pai, chartering a club is not an easy task now, and I'm sure it wasn't then. So what were the challenges Mangalore Toastmasters had to face while you chartered this club, and how long did it take to charter this club?
Yeah, thank you, Anita, for this question, and thank you all. I'm actually a district finance manager, not the officer. So that's a small correction.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was 2002, the whole thing started, because 2002 winners had their chartering happening. And there was a charter presentation meeting happening, and that we all, I think CK was also there, I was also there. And we were all thinking that we should join Winners Club. But something happened and they said, no, we need to have another club. So I don't want to dwell upon it a lot because CK will be there. That's his Yeah, but I think that was a good thing happened to all of us because we had to work from the beginning. It is from scratch. Challenges at those moments were huge because there was no much of communication. The mobile usage was very, very limited. We had to pay about 16 rupees per outgoing and incoming, and there was no much of emails also. The web was at the very initial stage, and no one of us had as such access to the web. We had to depend on the people like Max or maybe from a couple of members from Bangalore to get the paperwork done. And the paperwork, when the payment had to be sent by a demand draft drawn at the bank, and the stationery was not available. Even the membership certificate, what is Toastmasters about? We had only the basic information, but we really had to learn in the process a lot. Of course, it was a challenge, and it was a challenge was taken as an opportunity by all of us, and we moved on to in this, and we could charter it. As I remember, our first meeting was 10th May 2003, if I'm right, CK. That's what it comes up. I'm not prepared for this talk. That's why I'm just getting things from my hard disk, little, 286 memory, not the latest ones. So I think it was on 10th May 2002, we had the first meeting. And we had a lot of challenges at that time also because we had to find 20 members. And finding 20 members in those days was very difficult because we did not have proper communication channels. What we had was associations, clubs, and wherever we had friend circles, and we had to call them. And most of them joined on a kind of an obligation. Okay, you are there, so I'm also coming that way. Yeah, we had to cajole our friends to come into to make ourselves 20, and it was totally a mixed group because there was people from medicine, that is doctors, like CK was there, Satish Rao was there, Raghuveer was there, and from various professions. There were people who were in business, who were a couple of them housewives also. They all joined, and we started off this journey in a very small steps, and it's history now. MTM has established itself in not only in the area, in the district also, and all over the world, because we earned a lot of award recently also with making ourselves one of the finest clubs in the whole world. Yeah, it has been a great experience and we enjoyed the journey throughout. Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
Anita.
you.
Hope
Thank
I have
you.
answered it well. Yeah.
Yes, that was incredible that you have sustained and the club has sustained throughout. We wish you all the best as the district finance manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next question goes to our DTM CK Ballal, who is now a member of 4 clubs, if I'm not mistaken.
5.
5 clubs, yes. I
Yes.
was not sure of that. He's a member of 5 clubs and a neurosurgeon, the most busy one in the city, I hear. Mangalore Toastmasters has just celebrated its 18th anniversary, and we have stepped into the 19th year. DTM Ballal, what major changes do you see in our clubs since its charter date?
So yeah, major changes last 18 years and stepped into 19th year, and will be almost the end of the teens when we get to the 20th. A lot of major changes have occurred in this club, most of them for good, with growing membership strength and the freshness which comes with the influx of young members into the club. They come like a breath of fresh air, and that is something that we lacked in the years gone by, maybe about 10 years ago, when we had, as MN mentioned, it was difficult to get members, and the only means of communication was acquaintances and phone calls. We didn't have WhatsApp. So that challenge has been met, and very well indeed. And now we get people asking for us, asking for Mangalore Toastmasters. They come and ask MN, they come and ask you, they come and ask me, which club do you belong to? Can we come over and join you? So that's a big tribute to the Mangalore Toastmasters Club. And that is one of the major changes from the earlier days when, as M N Pai mentioned, you had to cajole people to come in. Now, from moving from very Spartan accommodation at the Valencia, Max Skina's house, he was very benevolent in lending us his accommodation where his brother stayed for us to have those meetings, the lovely library there. We had access to a lot of tapes, but from there we have moved to very sylvan surroundings in the Sahodaya with a lot of parking space. We were really constrained for parking at the Valencia accommodation, but now we have a lot of parking place and a very good ambiance at the Sahodaya. So that's another big change. The other change has been people taking leadership roles. And as you know, MN has already been at the helm of affairs amongst the top 3 earlier, about 7 or 8 years ago. And now he's in among the top 7. And we wish him to be the top one in the district, maybe in a year or so. So, but what has happened now, for reasons best known to each one of us, is that we have lagged behind in taking leadership roles at the district level. So that needs a little bit of grooming. People have to have that ambition that they want to be a leader, and a leader not just at the club level, but a leader at the district level. And people think, oh, is it going to take a lot of time? It isn't really. If you want to give yourself and plan properly, and that's one thing you have to learn from MN, how to plan, how to be meticulous. If you are under his tutelage, you will not hesitate from taking up a leadership role at the district level. So that's a change I need to see. The change has been, we've not been taking up roles at the district level in leadership. And now, the one particular issue which has been a major change in the last decade or so is that we used to win at the district, at the division level, and then go on to the district. As you know, Nivedita Mirajkar has set a record by winning both the Speaker Award, the Champion Speaker Award, as well as the Table Topic Award at the district level. But in the last few years, we have lagged behind. We've not been able to get people to go up to even to the division level. And that's because of some kind of fear that people have, and also perhaps a little bit of lack of mentoring. We need to get people to ask for mentors. Mentorship doesn't come easily. You have to yearn for it. Members have to ask for it and also strive to become better speakers and not take it lying down. That's really all. The major changes I've taken is, not to, people used to take challenges a little bit laid back, kind of maybe relaxing and on our laurels, resting on our laurels. We should never rest on our laurels. And that's the major challenge, I think, and the major change that we have to see in the club. District level leadership, and district level in the communication as well. Thanks for your question, and thanks for giving this opportunity to talk to the members and talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, because you have brought to light not just the major changes, but also the message to the members of what you want to see the change in the club. Thank you very much, Doctor. And next question goes to a fresh DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Winston. Distinguished Toastmaster Winston, yes, many new clubs have come up, Toastmaster Winston, in the past couple of years. And yet it is so nice to see that you have not given up your membership at Mangalore Toastmasters to join another club. Is there any particular reason why you have stayed on with Mangalore Toastmasters?
I have been a founder member of this club, and we have completed 19 years. It's a long time. Several new clubs have come up, and I have been invited to be a member of their club. However, I have decided to remain with my club. I am proud to say my club. The main reason is I feel comfortable and have built a rapport with its members. Many members have come and gone, but Winston still remains. The friendly and cordial relationship and helpful nature of members is commendable. Being in this club, I have completed my CC Bronze, CC Silver, and CC Gold. I have been the president of this club in its early days, also served as the treasurer and VP membership. The cooperation from our members is excellent. Main thing is I enjoy being with my club. Our club has been getting all the distinguished awards year after year. Every new president and the committee is committed to their task and leave a benchmark higher for the next president and the committee. So friends, I ask you the same question. Is there any reason I have to leave this club and join another club? Recently, I took a dual membership with Konkani Toastmaster Club, mainly because Konkani is my mother tongue, and I thought it's a privilege to be a member of Konkani Toastmasters Club. Dear members, I am sure all of you are feeling comfortable with your club. You will learn a lot and improve not only in your speaking skill, but improve in your leadership qualities. One advice I give you, don't ever think of changing to another club. All the best to all my Toastmaster family members. Thank you, DTM Anita, for giving me an opportunity to express my thoughts and feelings towards my club. Over to you, DTM Anita.
Thank you. Thank you, Winston, and very well spoken. That is loyalty at its best, isn't it? I think Toastmaster Sharmila is here. Sharmila? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Toastmaster Sharmila, when people address us as members of a premium club, it makes us so proud. But you are also a member of other clubs in the city. So what do you think is something that sets Mangalore Toastmasters apart from the other clubs in the city?
Thank you, DTM Anita. When you mentioned premium club, you related to something superior in quality or value. For me personally, the premium comes when you gain friendship that you will treasure perhaps for the rest of your life. Now, leadership skills are paramount to elevating your career, and MTM Club has gone that extra mile for 18 years, long years, to help members lead fearlessly through a warm, supportive, and enjoyable environment. The premium comes when you get that priceless evaluation at MTM. That's because you have been heard. At MTM, we have people who are successful and passionate in their own field. The premium comes while the connect happens together, while identifying the common goals, defining the results expected from each individual to give back to the society through education, the meaningful, innovative, creative programs that MTM has been conducting at schools, colleges, the speechcraft at various organizations, the youth developmental program, the awareness programs, the picnics, the celebrations galore at the drop of the hat. You have celebration too. To having initiated Toastmasters at the Central Jail through Toastmaster Praveen and DTM M N Pai, it's a totally different level we are in and heading to. The newsletters are so unique and interesting. The mentoring at MTM is truly rewarding. And each year, probably the board does much better than the previous year. And there's so much to learn from the younger generation. And the expertise and mastery of stalwarts at MTM has added to the glow at MTM. And and that's why probably MTM shines and soars high up in the sky. Thank you, DTM Anita, for giving me this opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters Sharmila. I think that was an excellent observation that you have made to us today. The next question goes to another charter member, Toastmaster Frana or Frances Pinto. Toastmaster Frana. Yes, Toastmaster Frana, you are an active Toastmaster in the club and you do not hesitate to take up any role because you feel that you can learn through it. Can you recall any quality that Mangalore Toastmasters has displayed and has carried successfully right from its inception?
The hallmark of MTM, I think, is friendship. We enjoy the joy of being with each other more than being competitive. Like Dr. Ballal said, we hardly think that competition is a part of our club. We're just happy to be with each other and just happy to progress however we can. When the competition factor comes, there is always various other negative factors that walk in. And these negative factors have not yet made their way into MTM. We are still joyful if somebody wins. We are still happy if somebody makes it somewhere. If someone starts something new, we are happy. And the negative feelings don't walk in. So I find that MTM has been saved from all the negative feelings of competition. And we don't strive, that hard to make so many, awards and laurels and things like that. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we are not, pushing as most clubs do. So in that way, I think we've all remained joyful with each other. We don't have any expectations. We don't have any goals. I mean, as such as CK says that we should set. But I think without that, we have kept this wonderful feeling of friendship with each other, which has remained joyful and not critical. When we get competitive, you have to become critical and you have to move forward by criticism. There is no other way. Though I agree with Dr. CK that we should improve the mentoring and the quality of our speeches, the reason I joined another club is mainly to listen to their vocabulary and their use of English. The MTM has improved immensely from the time that I've joined. And even the new speakers with the mentoring of the old have really done a wonderful job. And here I find so much encouragement, so much motivation so much, again, as I say, the basis is all friendship. As you say, we are different walks of life, different age groups. We come from different backgrounds, and yet we're so happy with each other, the youngest and the oldest. Nowadays, we are faced with the challenges of technology, which I find very, very challenging. But still, we've all learned and made our way through. And some of the young ones help the older ones. And we have made it through whatever, through the corona and through this, through the challenges of technology that we are on today, young and old in this, after so many years that we are able to get on even to the Zoom and all the various qualities of it has been really something that has been a major change. So I think mainly it is the motivation, the friendship, the encouragement, the lack of competition, which is not a good thing, but it keeps us together and without any of those, as I said, those negative feelings coming in. So I'm really proud and happy to be with MTM. And though I mean, I may have joined another club for whatever reason, my heart, soul, mind, and as I said, all these years, I hardly took up any leadership roles even, because I was just happy to be where I was. I wanted to learn to speak well and to hear good speeches. And that was my ambition and motivation. And over the years, that has kept me going. But right now I have a little extra time. So I thought, let me learn and move on in different fields as well. And so as I take this on, I thank the MTM members for being my support, my encouragement, and leading me through these years of beautiful friendship and joy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Frana. It was indeed very nice to hear you say about the friendship in the club. We have all experienced it. And you are a role model, and you will continue to be a role model to all of us. It was indeed, I think, insightful learning from our charter members. Thank you, dear charter members, for sparing your time and your thoughts with all of us. We, the present members, will try our best to live up to the legacy that you have started. And let's all together keep the MTM flag afloat as the days come. Over to you.